Have you ever noticed that you can understand English in books, but when real people talk, everything sounds fast, messy, and confusing?
Exactly. It's like, wait, I know this word, but why does it sound like that?
If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're practicing real English you hear every day. No textbook English, no robotic sentences.
Just natural conversations. The kind of English people actually use at work, at home, with friends, and even when they're tired or annoyed.
So relax, grab a coffee, and just listen. You don't need to understand everything.
Because understanding comes naturally when you hear English the right way.
Scene 1, Morning Routine Conversation. Henry, can I be honest?
Uh-oh, that usually means something serious.
Mornings are not my thing.
Same here. I wake up, stare at the ceiling, and question all my life choices.
Exactly. People say, good morning, and I'm like, is it though?
Honestly, mornings should come with a warning label.
So what's the first thing you do after waking up?
I'd check my phone. Bad habit, I know.
Same. I tell myself just 5 minutes, and suddenly it's 30.
And then you're late, stressed, and blaming the alarm clock.
Always the alarm clock's fault, never mine.
That's real English right there, blaming objects for our problems.
Natural phrase breakdown. Did you notice what Henry said? I question all my life choices.
That doesn't mean I'm actually changing my life.
Right. It just means you're tired and dramatic.
English members remember this phrase. People use it jokingly all the time.
Do you drink coffee in the morning?
Drink? I depend on it.
Same. Before coffee, I'm not a person.
Before coffee, I'm just existing.
That's such an everyday English phrase. I'm not a person yet.
Which basically means, please don't talk to me.
Exactly. So how do you take your coffee?
Simple, black, no sugar.
Wow, very serious.
What about you?
Milk, a little sugar, and sometimes I pretend it's healthy.
Pretend is the key word.
Everyday vocabulary moment. Notice how Henry said I depend on it?
That's stronger than I like it.
Yes, when you depend on something, you almost need it.
Like coffee or Wi-Fi.
How do you usually get to work?
I take the bus, most days.
Most days? What about the other days?
The days I miss the bus.
Classic.
And then I'm standing there, checking my watch, pretending I'm not annoyed.
That's another great phrase, pretending not to be annoyed.
But inside, I'm very annoyed.
Public transit really teaches patience.
Or how to complain silently.
So when you finally get to work, how do you feel?
I sit down, turn on my computer, and sigh.
The universal work sigh.
Exactly. And then someone says, long day already?
Even though the day just started.
That question is never really a question.
No, it's just small talk.
And small talk is a big part of everyday English.
Small talk tip for learners. You don't need perfect grammar for small talk.
You just need simple phrases like, yeah, kind of, not too bad, could be worse.
These phrases make you sound natural and relaxed.
Do you ever feel like there's never enough time?
All the time.
The irony.
I always say, I'll do it later, and later never comes.
Later is very busy.
That's such a native speaker joke.
And English learners should steal it immediately.
How much time do you spend on your phone every day?
Honestly, too much.
Same. I open one app and suddenly I'm scrolling for no reason.
That phrase, scrolling for no reason, is so real.
And then you think, why am I even doing this?
But you keep scrolling.
Exactly. Natural expression focus. Henry said, honestly, too much.
That's a very natural way to answer questions.
You don't always need full sentences.
Short, honest answers sound more real.
So what do you usually eat for lunch?
Whatever is quick.
That tells me everything.
Sandwiches, leftovers, sometimes just snacks.
Do you ever say, I'll eat healthy today?
Every morning.
And then lunch happens.
And reality wins.
Light humor for retention. English learners, if you want to sound natural, don't be afraid of humor.
People joke about food, work, time, and stress all the time.
Because everyone relates to it. By the end of the day, I'm usually exhausted.
Same. Not tired, exhausted.
There's a difference.
Tired means you need rest. Exhausted means you need silence.
And maybe food.
Definitely food.
Everyday word upgrade. Instead of always saying very tired, try exhausted.
It sounds more natural and expressive.
Henry, can we talk about something slightly uncomfortable?
That depends. Is it about feelings?
Yes.
Okay, slightly uncomfortable confirmed.
Perfect, because emotions are a huge part of everyday English.
And people talk about them in very indirect ways.
When someone asks you, "How are you really?" what do you usually say?
I pause for half a second and then say, I'm okay.
Even when you're not okay?
Especially when I'm not okay.
That's very natural English. "I'm okay" can mean many things.
It can mean I'm fine, I'm not fine, I don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. Context matters.
Sometimes people say, I'm hanging in there.
That's a great everyday phrase.
It means life is hard, but you're surviving.
Hanging in there doesn't mean happy.
It means you're managing.
English learners, this phrase is very common in daily conversations.
Have you ever been in a conversation where no one knows what to say?
All the time.
And someone says, so, yeah.
That phrase carries nothing and everything.
It usually means conversation over.
Or, "Please help me escape this moment."
Another common filler is you know.
Even when the other person does not know.
Exactly.
Filler words matter.
Native speakers use filler words constantly.
Like, you know.
Using them naturally can make your English sound more fluent.
So, what are you doing this weekend?
Honestly, nothing.
That's the dream.
I might meet some friends or I might stay home.
"I might" is such a useful phrase.
It keeps your plans flexible
And realistic.
because plans change.
Casual future talk.
Notice we didn't use complicated future grammar.
Just "I might," "I'm thinking about," "we'll see."
That's everyday English.
Have you ever made plans and secretly hoped they'd get canceled?
Yes, and then felt guilty about it.
And when they cancel, you say, "Oh no, that's okay."
But inside, you're relieved.
That reaction is very human.
And very common in English-speaking cultures.
When someone cancels, people often say, "No worries, it's all good, another time."
Even if they're slightly disappointed.
Let's talk about disagreeing politely.
Because people rarely say, you are wrong.
They say, "I see your point, but..."
Or, I'm not sure I agree.
That sounds much softer.
And keeps the conversation friendly.
English uses soft language a lot.
Especially in workplaces and friendships.
It's about tone, not just words. Talking about money can be awkward.
Very.
Instead of saying, "I'm poor," people say, "I'm a bit tight right now."
Or, I'm trying to save.
Those phrases sound more polite.
And less dramatic.
Tight in this context means short on money.
Not physically tight.
English is funny like that. Let's talk about texting.
Ah, yes, where grammar goes to die.
People text, "On my way," "Be there soon," "Running late."
No subjects, no punctuation.
But everyone understands.
That's real English.
Texting English is informal.
You don't need perfect sentences.
Just clarity. How do you usually complain?
Very gently.
Like, "It's been a long day."
Exactly, that's a complaint.
Or, "I'm a bit overwhelmed."
Instead of saying, everything is terrible.
English speakers often downplay stress.
Even when they're very stressed.
Do you overthink?
Constantly.
What do you say when you can't decide?
I'll think about it.
Which means
I'm not deciding right now.
indirect language.
I'll get back to you is another one.
Very useful. Very vague.
Sometimes you just don't have the energy.
So you say, "I'm kind of tired."
Or I need a quiet night.
Those are polite ways to say no. English has many soft ways to set boundaries.
You don't need to explain everything.
Do you ever say, time flies?
All the time.
Especially when you're busy.
Or when you're getting older.
Common idiom.
Time flies is very common.
And very relatable. How do you end a conversation politely?
I should get going.
Or, I won't keep you.
Those phrases signal the end.
Without sounding rude. Notice how indirect they are.
English loves indirect endings.
Before you go, take a second to think about how much natural English you just heard today.
If this conversation helped you understand real, everyday English a little better, don't keep it to yourself.
Hit the like button so we know you're learning with us.
Share this podcast with a friend who's trying to improve their English speaking skills.
And most importantly, subscribe to English You Hear Every Day.
Because we bring you real conversations, real expressions, and real English you can actually use.
Thanks for listening. Keep practicing.
And we'll see you in the next episode.